Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live after 5 a.m. I'm going to try not to talk so much today because I'm losing my voice. All right, so today we discussed some really cool ideas what we can do with this voice recognizer here. So let's go ahead and improve this voice recognizer, and then I'll try to answer their upgrades. Today they suggested that we'd be able to change colors of the pen, change the line width, add stickers. We're going to add in a fun button later tomorrow. We'll have a little mystery button. So when you click it, you get a mystery color. And then tomorrow I'll show you how to do sliders and get every single possible color in the universe, which is 16,777,216. Yeah. Come on in. Okay. So does everybody have an idea of what we're trying to do today? Finish the voice recognizer. Here we go, blocks. Let's go down to voice. So, does everybody see this little blue star button here? That is called, this is a test question, that is called a mutator button or a morph button. Who knows what it means to morph or mutate? Fatih. Change. Very good. Go get yourself a piece of candy. So I want to change this. So I'm going to click it and add a bunch of else ifs. I don't know exactly how many I want yet. I don't know exactly how many I need yet. So I'm just going to add a bunch. If you don't use them, I don't think you get errors. I don't think. All right, so I'm ready to go. All right. So let's just go ahead and we'll finish this one here. What happens if they say erase? Someone said erase today, right? So if they say erase, what am I going to do? Same thing, clear the canvas. That's done. All right. What happens if they say red? If they change to red, then what do we want to do? I want to go to my canvas and set the background color. No, set paint color. Sorry. Set paint color to, you go get a color, change it to red. Okay. What's up? What big blocky thing? The if, this if. That is in control. Go to control and find an if statement. And then I'm in the after getting text, right? After I get a text, I find out what they say. What do they say? Do they say clear, erase, red? Now, do you guys want to learn how to do text-to-speech real quick? Let's go have some fun and do some text-to-speech. So you go get your text-to-speech and you put a message in there. You go to your text box and you get a quote. Okay? And here I can say, canvas has been cleared. Okay? See what I'm doing? So I can just respond to them. Canvas has been erased. And I can do the same thing down here. So this is just Siri responding. So just that it now has an audible of telling you what just happened. What? Get result is up here, right here. Savannah, right here. Get result, right up here. Okay. And then down here, I could say pen has been changed to red. Or pen color. Let's say pen color. Pen color has been changed to red. So I can just respond with whatever they want to do there. Okay, let me Zoom out a little bit. And then the rest of this is pretty simple. It's pretty redundant. If they say blue, what am I going to do? If they say blue, you just duplicate this, change this to blue. Pen color has been changed to blue. Okay. If they say green, do not capitalize these words. Okay. If I capitalize my words, it will not do it. What are we doing? Are we all right? Green. So, what happens if they say, Mr. Richter is awesome? Then we don't have to do anything. All we have to do is have Siri come on and say, I have known that for years. He is totally awesome. Okay, so this is where you can have fun. You know what I mean? You know, you can make yourself seem really, really good. Siri can do a lot of good things for your ego. Okay. So do you guys see what I did? Now, guess what? If I put in a capital M here for Mr. Richter, it will not take it. Will not take it. Okay. So that's text to speech. That's text to speech, and that's how you do voice recognition. Who understands that? William, you get it? Pretty easy. You know, and you could just keep adding stuff to this. Like I could say change pen to blue. You with me? I'll just tell you this right now. In my experience, I've learned that you need to keep your commands very simple and short. Okay? Because Siri just doesn't pick up on it that well, or Google. Iris. Are we ready for a mystery color? What? Do you guys need printouts of this? Would that help? Okay, so I just go download blocks. Let me pause. So now, oh, we're going to have fun with Gimp today. How many people have downloaded Gimp yet? All right, first day of Gimping. This will be great. Okay. So, I'm going to put in a mystery color. So I'm going to rename it BTN Mystery. Okay. And I'm going to go 60 by 60 like we did before. And I'm going to make it an oval and no text. I'll put a question mark for right now, but I'm going to show you how to do something different later. Okay. I want to go 28 with that. Okay. So let's go have some fun with Gimp. You guys are going to want to do this with me in Gimp, okay? If you're missing stuff, do it tonight for homework. So you guys want to open up Gimp, G-I-M-P. Okay? Everybody open up Gimp. Gimp, who knows Gimp? It's this little fox with the paintbrush in his mouth. Open up Gimp. Gimp is a free download, by the way. You get 30 extra points for going home and downloading this on your computer. It's completely free. It's exactly like getting Photoshop, and it's totally free. It's basically a free Photoshop. Okay, it is awesome. Just put them on my desk, right here, by my water. What? What? Gimp's down at the bottom of your page. You just go to your software, your start menu. Okay, so I want to make a round mystery button today. You guys with me? Okay. I want to make something to go on this little gray button here. You guys with me? So, this is fun. You guys are going to want to get good at Gimp. Gimp is fun. Gimp's kind of complex, so that's why I want to have my whole entire. I want sixth graders, when they get sixth graders next year, they're going to learn nothing but Gimp. Okay? So, does everybody find Gimp? Thumbs up if you have Gimp on your screen. Okay? Just look in your software, look in your menu. It looks like this little fox. Just go to your start menu and type in GIMP. There it is, GIMP 2. Go to your start menu and just type in GIMP. If I was you, I would drag this into your start menu. Okay? All right. So question, Liberty, how big is our button? Nope, everybody in here should know the width and height of that button. What is it? 60 by 60. Does everybody know that? Okay, so watch this. When I go into Gimp, right, I'm going to go File, New. What's the first thing it's going to ask me for? Okay, just go to somebody that has one. So I'm going to say this is 60 by 60. 60 by 60. It's going to start a new button for me. There's your new button. If you hit Control and zoom this in, that's my button enlarged. Are you with me on that? What shape of a button do we want? Circular. So I'm going to go get my circle button, and I'm going to drag a circle on here. There's my circle. Okay. Now watch this. This is going to be my blend tool. I'm going to double click on my blend tool, and I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go get, since it's going to be a mystery button, I can go get something like a rainbow. And I'm going to drag a rainbow across here. There you go. Okay, see what I did? Pretty cool. Now, I can right click, add an alpha channel. I can go and color pick the white and hit delete. And there's my button. Is that a round button? Okay. Now, if you missed this, you can catch the video. Now I can go get a, this is a text tool. And I can start at the top left corner. And I can go ahead and I put a text box in there. And now I can just type a big question mark. Okay. And there's my question mark. I can go over here and center it. Now it's centered. And then I can go up here and drag this box down, try to get it to the center of the page. Does that look like it's centered yet? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay. So if I want this bigger, then I can say, hey, just increase that size for me. Okay. Let's scroll out and see what the question mark looks like. Does that look like a good button? That's pretty cool, right? Question mark, mystery button. So now I'm going to go File, Export As. This is my mystery button. 1.png. Export it. Give it some time. Make sure this button is off. Everybody say off. See this one right here? If that save color values for transparent pixels. If that is ever checked, you need to uncheck it, hit Saves Defaults, and then it should always come up unchecked, and then hit Export. If it's on, it won't recognize the transparencies, and it'll still be white in the background. And that kind of defeats the purpose. Good question. Okay. So I threw that in my folder. Let's go see what it looks like. Go back to your app. Now I can go here, import my image, choose a file. There it is, color button. Everybody see it? Looks pretty good. And that looks really nice, except I have 2 question marks. Wonder what would happen if I put a bunch of question marks. That looks kind of stupid. I'm going to go no text, 1 question mark. All right. That looks pretty good. I like it. Definitely in line with my theme. And now let's go program the question mark button. Okay. So if I click on my mystery button, click, then I want to go to my canvas. And I want to generate a really cool paint color. Change paint color to, this has to be a mystery color, right? So you go up to colors, and you want to say right here, I want to make my color. Okay? Now, this right here is what we call RGB. This is a test question. Everybody say RGB. What does RGB stand for? Very good. Get yourself a piece of candy. RGB stands for red, green, blue. Okay, and that's what I was trying to teach you here. RGB, right? Trying to get you set up for that. Every single color in the computer is made up of 3 things. R, G, and B. Okay? There are 0 to 255 different red choices, 0 to 255 green choices, and 0 to 255 blue choices. So when you multiply those out, 256 times 256 times 256, there's 16,777,216 different colors to choose from. Are you with me? That's why we're able to see this background picture. It's got a lot of different colors in it. Okay, let me show you this in Gimp real quick. This is cool. Okay, so let's go to Gimp. Let's double click on this. Do you guys see this right here? Okay, this is my RGB. See it right here? So this pink color right here, are you guys looking up here? You're not looking. You guys are worried about your code. This RGB is 255, 71, 255. Pick any color you want. It'll give you the 55, 140, 255. So if you ever wanted to make this exact color, 233, 91, 10, all you do is you would go back here to your blocks, and you would make 231, right? 91, 10. I just represented that exact color. You with me on this? Who understands what I'm doing? RGB, right? I don't want to pick one color, right? I want to pick a mystery color. So how do you do a mystery color? You're going to get rid of all these, okay? Mystery is a random pick. Who knows what like rolling the dice is? Who knows how to roll the dice? You ever played a board game when you roll the dice? Move the mice, nobody gets hurt, right? So when you roll the dice, do you know what you're going to get? No. So we want to do a random integer here. Go to math, random integer, and we want to go from 0 to 255. Okay? I'm going to do this 3 times. That's my red, that's my blue, and that's my green. Here's your Can you shut the door for me? What's everybody doing? Why is there so much going on in the hallway? What? Okay. That's how you do a mystery color. Pretty cool. Was that hard? Is that pretty easy? Who learned something about RGB today? How many colors can you get out of RGB? About 17 million. 16,777,216. I have no idea why I can remember that number. I don't know. Okay. But RGB is 16 million, comma, 777,000, comma, 216 different colors. See it right there? Okay. It's a lot. A lot of different colors to choose from. Okay. You can see all of them right here. Go pick any color you want. Go look at its RGB. This right here, HTML, is RGB converted to HTML. So if you were doing websites, who would like to do websites in here one day? Okay. If you'd like to do the graphic side of websites, this would be, let's go back to pink again, okay? Pink, 255.71, 255. In HTML, if you were doing a website, it would be FF47FF. That's how you would type it in. Yeah. HSV. Oh, I forget. It's for some other reason. I think it's hexadecimal. I forget what it is. It's hue. This is hue. Yeah, here it is. Hue, saturation, and what's this one? Value. Hue, saturation, and value. So yeah. Hue, saturation, and value. Yeah, you can change the hues of them. Okay? And I can show you how to do some of that. That's really cool. You can get into changing the hue of your picture. You guys ever seen a picture where, like, they took a picture of you and then the whole background is black and white, and then, like, your eyes are colored really white and blue and pretty? You ever seen that where, like, only your eyes are colored? I can show you how to do all that in Gimp. You can do all that. Gimp is really fun once you learn it, okay? And this is what I want to teach you guys today. Are you ready for this? There is such, in IT, in mobile apps, in websites, in programming, okay? This is what you have to learn. Can I have everyone's eyes up here? Because this is very, very important, okay? There is this really cool two sides of it. Everybody say hi to Blake. There is really two cool sides of programming. There's this really cool, funky graphics side, right? Where it takes Gimp and you're creative and you're a designer and you're artsy. Are you with me? My friend's a graphic designer for Cardinal IT Solutions. She makes $250,000 a year. She hates to code. Are you with me? She wouldn't want to do this coding if it saved her life. But you give her a Mac and you give her Photoshop, you give her Gimp, and she is creative and artsy and designer. Are you with me? And makes $250,000. That's what I love about IT, because it really hits almost every student that I have. Because your main categories are either you're artsy or you're engineering, right? You're either math or you're art. That's the two sides of the brain, the right side and the left side. IT hits both sides. So like this Gimp stuff we're doing right here, learn it. That's the artsy side to it, okay? That's the fun graphic, color, hue, designer side to it. Then, then obviously coding gets back into this, the logic, the math, You with me? So, that's why I love this class, is it really can offer something to every single student. I had a girl last quarter. I can't tell you her name because I'm on videotape right now, but did very little code. All right. We got to the final project. She did probably 100 different Gimps that were out of this world. If I'm putting together a programming team, do you think I'm going to pick her? Absolutely. She is my graphic designer. She's not my coder. She's not my coder. Are you with me? She is unbelievable. She did the best Gimps I've ever seen. Didn't code a lick. Do I want her on my team? Absolutely, I do. So do you see how this all works together? This is why you work on teams. You don't want the same people. You don't want the same mindset on the whole team. Are you with me? You want a good graphic designer, creative person. You want the good coder. You want the good leader. You want the good go-getter. Are you with me? And that's what's really cool about IT is it gives you all that. All right. So early on, try to do as best you can in GIMP. Learn it. If you're not creative, foster your creative side. Right. If you are creative, work on GIMP. Become really good at it. You can make $250,000. Right. If you're not good at coding, work on your graphics side. You're still valuable to the team, incredibly valuable to. Who knows a mobile app that doesn't have graphics on it? Has anyone ever done an app that doesn't have mobile apps or doesn't have graphics on it? Can you name one? No. It's all graphics, right? Even at the startup page, the first thing you've seen is the icon. The first thing you see is graphics. Okay? All right. Back to my program. That was all free. What else do we want to do this? Do we want to add in the choice of, should we give them the choice of 16,777,216 different colors? Do we want them to allow them to choose every single one? Why not? Why not? Yeah, it's going to be fun. Would it be smart of me to put in 16 million different buttons? No. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go get another layout. I'm going to go get another horizontal arrangement. Okay. And I'm going to go get a vertical arrangement. Okay. And I'm going to rename this. This is going to be VA sliders. Why can I not see? Blow that up a little bit. Okay, so VA sliders, and I'm going to put, let's go to my VA sliders. Width is going to be fill parent. Okay. And now I'm going to put some horizontal arrangements in here. Okay, so I got 3 of them in here. Okay, so this one is going to be HA red slider. Okay, so then its width is going to be fill parent. You were in my way, dude. And then up here, I'm going to go get a user interface. I'm going to go get a slider. And I'm going to go get a label. Okay. And then I'm going to call this SLD red. What do you think SLD stands for? Slider. Okay. I'm going to make red on the left and white on the right. I'm going to make its width fill parent. You want to do that with sliders or they'll be really, really tiny. They'll be about this size right here. If you don't make them fill parent, they're like this big. You can't even slide them. Okay. This guy right here, I'm going to call LBL red value. That's the red value. And I'll start it out at 0. And that looks pretty good. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing for these next two with two other sliders. So slider, let's go to, this is going to be HA green slider. Okay. This slider right here is going to be, let's go back here. Not done yet. Let's go to width on this guy is fill parent. Let's go back to this slider. I need it to be fill parent. This slider is going to be fill parent. I need a label in here. Cool. This slider is going to be SLD green value. Okay. This label down here is going to be LBL green. Zero. All right, almost done. I'm going to go down here to this slider, and I'm going to make its horizontal arrangement. I'm going to rename it HA blue. Slider is going to be renamed SLD blue. I'm kind of all over the place today. This horizontal arrangement needs to be fill parent. I need a label in here. 9 minutes left. We can do this. This slider here is going to be width fill parent. This label here is going to be renamed LBL blue. And it's going to start out at 0. And I'm going to go to all these horizontal arrangements and make their background color none. So we got a nice, cool see-through. So, oh, I got a good idea. Oh, I just had a great idea. Cool. So those are my sliders right there. Do you see them? And I guess if you wanted to, we could be cool here. This is red, so we could give it a red color. This is green, so we could give it a green color. And this is blue, so we could give it a blue color. Even though it's going to be a little bit harder to read, who cares? Okay? All right. Now, they are inside this vertical arrangement. Does everybody see that? So when they slide, I'm going to color the vertical arrangement so you get to see which color you're choosing. Does that make sense? You don't want to pick a color without seeing it. And that's kind of cool that I put them in the verticals. That way I only have to color one thing. All right, so this is how this works. All right. Reduce this a little bit so you guys can see what I did earlier. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my sliders. Okay. And now what I need to do is create some variables. Okay. So I'm going to create a variable. I'm going to call this variable red value. Okay. And it's a number. So you want to go ahead and start it out as a math 0. And then I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to change this to the green value. Okay. And then I'm going to duplicate this. And I'm going to turn this into a blue value. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and slide our sliders. SLD red position change. When that red position change, I'm going to go ahead and set my red value to be the thumb position change. whatever that is. Okay, and then I'm also going to throw that into my label so you can see what value it is. Set the text, okay, and you want to set the text to be the red value, okay? And then every time you do this, okay, you're just going to duplicate this. All right. I probably should make a procedure. Let's make a procedure. I love procedures. Let's make a procedure, okay? So we'll call this procedure change color. Change canvas color. Very clear here, okay? And then I want to give this an input. Okay. And actually, I want to give this 3 inputs. So I'm going to send in these 3 color values every time. And this is going to be my red. I'm going to call this my red value. Okay. And here I'm going to call this my no, let's just make it red value. Okay. And green value. And this is my blue value. Okay. I'll send in these values. And then here, then all you do is you're going to change it. You're going to delete these. Yeah. Delete. Delete. Okay. And then here, you're just going to go ahead and get these. Red value. Get the green value. Get the blue value. And then right here, all we'll do then is call get. Call change color values. And right here, all you have to do is go ahead and get your variables. And this is my red value. Copy that. This is my green value. Copy that. This is a great way of doing this. I've never done it this way. This is a great way of doing it. These are great. And now watch. All you have to do is this is very simple. Okay, just duplicate this. And then you're going to change this to SLD green. This is going to be green. This is going to be my LBL green. Yeah. And then this is, boom, done. Okay. And then let's duplicate that again because I have 3 sliders, right? I'll put that over here if you want so you guys can see all this. And then this is going to be SLD blue. This is green blue. And this is LBL blue. This is my blue value. And then I send these variables in, and it changes the color. Okay, now, the only other thing I didn't do, I forgot. Shoot, I forgot. Oh, guess what? I only have to do it once. Man, I tell you what, I'm working so smart today. This is ridiculous. So I want to go ahead and set the background color of my vertical slider. There it is, background color. I want to set my background color to this color right here. Boom, done. And now when you slide, it'll change the background color of that slider, and you get to see it. Pretty cool. That is the whole entire app. That's it. Now let's look at our code. Let's see how much code we did. You know, a person walks in here and says, oh my God, you guys did all that code? Was it hard to do each individual puzzle piece at a time? No. It's like doing a 1,000,000-piece puzzle. Someone walks in, you got a 1,000,000-piece puzzle laying out there like, oh my God, how did you do that? It's pretty simple. How do you do a 1,000,000-piece puzzle? Patience, one piece at a time, right? if you get down and you start looking at these little individual pieces and you start looking at the picture, right? You know what you want to build, right? You just put two little puzzle pieces together and voila. Before long, you got a million-piece puzzle done. Are you with me? So people are like, oh my God, this looks so hard. It's really not, okay? It's not that bad. All right, it's not that bad. So I'll go ahead and rearrange these blocks a little bit so you guys can see them. So today you got a little bit of everything. How to create a variable, how to do sliders, how to do labels. You've never done labels before, so this is a great video covering quite a bit. All right. I'll print this out. You guys can keep these printouts in here. Oops. There's your voice recognizer. I think you're out the door with more, aren't you? See you tomorrow. We'll do upgrades. I'll answer questions that you have. Yeah. Sure. All right. Happy coding. I hope that helps. And we'll see you soon.